Welcome to the David Little NBA NBA Basketball League. And tonight it is, we have World B free up there. Now that's Thurmond out of San Francisco. Sorry about that. And tonight we're going to take a look at a few games. This will be a good one. Second of 44 games are the standings here. And tonight we're going to have the 84 Boston Celtics against the 94 Houston Rockets. 94 Houston blew out Chicago, so we're all waiting for this game. This could be a very good one. Remember, the top four go to the playoffs, a 7-game series. That'll be fun. Hockey also is crazy. All those overtime games, my God. It's like nobody wants to win a game. They all want to go to overtime. Just start the game into overtime. But here the games have been, for the most part, pretty good. So tonight's lineup, you know the game that we have, but tonight we're going to have San Antonio and Boston. We didn't need to see that. I forgot to hit ticker. Yeah, that happens. Boston and Utah. Dallas and Sacramento. Sacramento had a really good team. Chicago and Philadelphia. Philadelphia's good. Houston and Boston's our game. Portland and LA. Philadelphia and LA. The Washington Derby. Philadelphia, Milwaukee. Boston and Philly. Will Chamberlain versus Boston. That'll be a good one. Syracuse, San Francisco, Cleveland and Miami. LeBron versus himself. Orlando and Phoenix. Orlando and Boston. A lot of very intriguing games. Milwaukee and Utah. Cleveland and Chicago. Boston and Portland. Boston and LA. Minneapolis and Boston. You never know that. Milwaukee and Boston. Philadelphia and LA. LA and Minneapolis. LA and Syracuse. And tonight's game, Houston and Boston. So here we go. We're going to be about ready to go. It's going to be Robert Parrish against Hakeem Olajuwon here in the Boston Garden. Houston and Boston. We're going to be ready to go. And we are going to be underway. And they got Smith. We forgot to do the lineups really quickly. Boston, 105-101 winners over 1991 Cleveland. Bird at 26. And you see Bird, Williams, Carlos Clark, Quinn Buckner, Rick Carlisle, Scott Wedman, Danny Ainge, Kevin McHale, Cedric Maxwell, Robert Parrish, DJ, Greg Kite, and ML Carr. That is who we have so far. And now for Houston. They have Olajuwon, Mario Elie, Pete Chilcutt, Scott Brooks, Sam Cassell, Carl Herrera, Kenny Smith, Clyde Drexler, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell, Adrian Caldwell, Otis Thorpe, Charles Jones, Zan Tabak, Tim Bright. They're out. They're out. And their last game, they blew out Chicago by 20. Olajuwon had 43. Rudy Tomjanovich is the coach, and we're going to be underway. Here's Hakeem Olajuwon now. Olajuwon, it's going to be a long jumper. No good. Here comes Kevin McHale. They're going to bring it down and give it to DJ. They're going to set up here. They give it in to Kevin McHale, and he scores. It's early 2-0 lead for Boston. Houston will pick it up. Here's Clyde. Clyde, the lay-in is good. It's going to be 2-2. So Boston hoping to get out to a lead. That's going to be a steal by Clyde Drexler. They bring it out, and it's going to be Olajuwon and Drexler on the fast break. The two University of Houston players. Drexler, and he slams it through. So it's 4-2 Houston. They bring it out. Here's DJ. Another steal by Drexler. His second of the game already. Second of the first 2 minutes. It's going to be 3-on-3. Robert Horry. Horry, they give to Drexler. He lays it in. It's all 6 points for Clyde Drexler. Bird. Bird will drive it in, and it's now 6-4. So they're going to bring it up, 6-4. Hakeem inside, 8-4. So far, Houston looking good. They're shooting 80%. There's McHale inside, and it's 8-6. The inside-outside game, a lot of inside shooting. Smith to Drexler, and they go, and there's Robert Perez, Bird to steal. And they're going to bring it down. It's going to be 4-on-1. Johnson, and they give it to Larry Bird, and a slam dunk. It's 8-8. So they're bringing it back. They go inside to Thorpe, no good, and McHale with the foul. So Otis Thorpe will shoot 2. Here in the first quarter, it's 8-8, and it's still 8-8. Boston and Houston, 44 games. The top 4 go to the playoffs. So that's 16 of 48. You got to be good to get in. And here's Ainge, and then you play best of 7s, just like hockey. That's DJ, and he hits the 3, and it's 11-8 Boston. So they're going to bring it up. Ori into Olajuwon, and the slam. That's going to be the alley-oop. 11-10, Bird into Parrish. Bird lobs, and now he dunks it. Oh my. What's good for one is good for the other. Ori against Bird for 3, and a miss and out of bounds. 13-10, Boston leads. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Bring it in. Here's DJ out to Bird. Bird will be knocked away by Robert Ori. So we have a lot of games that are later. We have early on. Oh, these are going to be fun to watch. At the end of every quarter, here's Johnson. Over to Bird. Bird for 3, and Bird hits it. It's 7th point of the game at 16-10 Boston. Houston blow out Chicago. Here's Kenny Smith. He hits the 3, and it's 16-13. I was wondering whether here's into Parrish, the lob, and the slam. It's 18-13. That's going to be Parrish's 4th point. They go to Robert Ori. Ori to Smith. Smith a 3, and he misses. Here's Larry Bird. Bird will bring it up. It's going to be 4-on-3. They go to Robert Parrish. They go to the near side. Bird slams it. It's his 9th point. It's 20-13. Houston is having trouble running. Olajuwon. The shot. No good. And it'll be... Oh, wait a second. Oh, Danny Ainge with the flagrant 1. Oh, my goodness. So it'll be 2 shots and the ball for Olajuwon. Danny Ainge came over. There's a little heat after that. Olajuwon hits 1. And Olajuwon hits the 2nd. They get inbound, down 20-15. They go to Smith to Thorpe. And here's DJ with the steal. DJ will bring it down. Here comes Bird. And Bird driving down, looking in the front court. McHale. So Olajuwon and Thorpe with the steal. And it was tipped, but Thorpe will get the steal. The fast break. Otis Thorpe. And they go to Smith. And it's now 20-17. Here's Danny Ainge from the wing. Ainge to McHale. Back to Ainge. He shoots. Scores! And Kenny Smith with the foul. So Kenny Smith with his first foul. He'll go out of the game. Here's Kevin McHale, and he gets the 3-point play. Boston with 23 right now. A lot of points early on. They get to Vernon Maxwell. They go inside to Olajuwon. No good. Here's Kevin McHale. They want to dribble it down. They go to Danny Ainge. Ainge will bring it up. And they go Bird. Back to Ainge. Ainge will look. Ainge will go to Bird. Bird from the wing, and he scores. 25-17. Boston leads Houston. Drexler into Olajuwon. Olajuwon misses it. And they get the offensive rebound. Drexler. They go to Otis Thorpe. Long shot, no. They go to Olajuwon. Back to Thorpe. Long shot, no good. And Bird to rebound. His 3rd. So they're going to bring it down. Parrish to DJ. 25-17. Boston leads. Parrish. And here's DJ. Back to Parrish. And he misses. Mario Ellie, and there's a foul actually on Olajuwon, his first. So Olajuwon is first. Robert Parrish will hit 1. And it's by 9. And it's by 9. Bird will get the rebound. They go Bird, outside Ainge to Johnson. Here's Ainge. A 3, no good. And it's going to be on Mario Ellie, his first to foul. Wow. So Ainge. I think they caught it on the floor. As they inbound it, they give it to Parrish. It's going to be blocked by Thorpe. And here's Herrera. And it'll be a foul on Herrera. So the Celtics will rebound and get the ball. It was a loose ball foul. No wonder he got the rebound. He shoved off. Here comes Vernon Maxwell. No good. Cornbread Maxwell out of UNC Charlotte. And Herrera will get the rebound. Here's Maxwell. Vernon, not Cornbread. This is Vernon. Vernon the 3. And it's 26-20. So here go the Celtics. They got Williams. Williams will have it. They're going to look. Williams will go to Bird. Bird for 3. Got it! And Bird has hit 6 straight shots. He has 14 points. It's 29-20. They go inside to Olajuwon and a miss. Here's Drexler. Drexler the offensive rebound. They'll shoot and score. And now it's a 7-point game under 4 minutes. Bird. Bird to the outside to DJ. DJ and Olajuwon the steal. Olajuwon will bring it down. Vernon Maxwell, actually, they give it to him. Olajuwon to Maxwell. To Olajuwon. And it's going to be an offensive foul, his second. 3:20 to go. Here in the first, 29-22, Boston leads. Boston really forcing the tempo here. Bird, a 3 and a miss. Here's Herrera with the rebound. Herrera, they'll give it to Vernon Maxwell. This is Vernon, not Cornbread, but Vernon. Here's Otis Thorpe. And Thorpe makes it in, 29-24. 2.5 to go. They bring it in, that's Ainge. He'll hit the shot from the free throw line, 31-24. Herrera. Herrera will take it, and Herrera slams it through. 31-26 Boston. Boston will bring it up, 2 minutes to go. And they take it down, where is it? And McHale scores. It was inside, I lost track of it. Maxwell will bring it down. Maxwell, the shot from about 19 feet, he's fouled. And he's fouled by Larry Bird his first. Wow, up and down action. Boston really pushing the pace on this. Boston 33-27, Vernon Maxwell again. And he nails it, 33-28. So they bring it down. Here's Williams. They bring it to Johnson. Johnson over to Williams. Williams, a long shot, he scores, he gets the 3. 36-28. So they're going to bring it up. They go to Herrera. Herrera the shot, no good. And it's going to be rebound Johnson. Johnson will take it down. Johnson will take a look. Here's Williams. To Johnson. Johnson again, no good. Rebound Johnson. He's going to bring it out, a minute to go. They go to Robert Parrish. Chief inside, he scores. 38 first quarter points for Boston. Houston will bring it in. They got to use some time. Robert Horry. They go to Kenny the Jet Smith for 3, and he misses. And rebound Maxwell. Are they going to take the last shot? DJ will get it down the court. And here's DJ into Robert Parrish, who scores. 40-28 Boston, and that's the end of one. The end of one quarter. Sorry, we got a little bit of the second. The score, Boston 40, Houston 28. Now some scores from around the league. Sacramento by 19 at the end of one. Wow. They're looking good. Philadelphia by 15. LA, the Lakers leading Portland by a lot. The Sixers up on the 68. LA Lakers in the second. 77 beating 74. In the Washington Derby, Milwaukee beating 80 Philadelphia. Boston and Philadelphia are tied here in the first. Second quarter here, Wilt Chamberlain already has 17. He'll play the full game. You know that Philadelphia team is good. they might lose 4 games in the preliminaries because they play teams from the 60s. San Francisco leading Syracuse. Cleveland up on Miami. Phoenix and Orlando. Boston and Orlando. 76 Portland against Boston, 32-24 in the first. LA leading 67 Boston. Wow, what a terrible quarter for them. Boston beating Minneapolis. You can see 22 all there. Philadelphia, the Lakers in the first, they have 30 points. And the last 2 scores, Syracuse and LA. Good game. So we go to the second, and there's Robert Horry, the foul. So Boston will inbound at 40-28 here. They go to DJ. Burnett Maxwell, they go to Williams. Williams, he'll go down side of Maxwell. Maxwell, and that'll be a foul on Kenny Smith. They're actually going to inbound it. They say it's on the ground. They go to Johnson. They go to Bird, in and out, and Larry Bird scores. 42-28. 11 minutes to go. They go to Hakeem. Hakeem, the shot no good. Here's Vernon. Vernon will bring it up. And here they go to Bird to Johnson. Johnson to Bird. Parrish. To Bird. Bird again to miss. Williams. Williams. And they go outside. And they go to Maxwell. It's out of bounds. And Houston will take it. 42-28. Some subs come in. Boston leading Houston. And Drexler is injured. He'll be back in the game. I mean, Boston right now looking very good. Here's Smith. Over to Olajuwon. Short, the shot no good. Here's Robert Parrish. And they're going to do the fast break. It's going to be 4-on-4. This is Cornbread Maxwell. And he scores his first 2 of the game. 44-28. It's a 16-point lead. They go into Olajuwon. The lay-in is good. Well, they need a few in a row if you're Houston. It's a 14-point lead. Wedman for 3, and he hits. Boston is hitting everything. They're hitting 76% of their shots. Olajuwon puts it through. It's 47-32. 9 minutes to go. DJ to Wedman. Another 3 and another make. This is incredible. 50-32. This is an incredible performance, and it's going to be out of bounds. You're not going to get this, seriously. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get this anywhere else, seriously. Like, seriously, you're not going to. Olajuwon inside. He shoots, and that's going to be a foul on Robert Parrish. 50-32. They're going to say no shot. They're going to bring it in. They go to Smith. Smith will look to Vernon. Vernon will take to Smith. The shot, no good. And they go to Herrera. Call Herrera will have it. They'll bring it out. Herrera will just put it up again. No. And here's Horry. Horry brings it out. Horry to back to Herrera. Herrera the shot, and it's good. And Vernon Maxwell with the foul. So it could have an and one here in a second. You still got to play for statistics here, and Herrera got it. Game isn't over. Here's Johnson. I mean, the way the lineups go, you switch. You go to McHale. McHale, it's up no good. And here's Wedman. Wedman away. Wedman, and it's going to be the 13th foul. So Boston 50, Houston 35. Johnson. DJ hits, and they're unbelievable at their shooting. Oh, I can't believe this. They go to Horry, back to Maxwell. Here's Johnson the steal. Here's DJ. They're going to bring it down. They're into Houston territory. Houston shooting 51% and losing by 18 points. Parrish, it's going to be blocked by Olajuwon. And here they go. So Parrish to Johnson. They go to Parrish, and they hold on a little too long. Houston will get the ball down by 18 halfway through the second. Cassell into Olajuwon. And that's going to be rebounded by Parrish. Oh, that was a tough break. They bring it down and inside to Parrish. And Robert Parrish's shot no good. And it'll be a foul on Otis Thorpe. Parrish will shoot 2. So Boston up by 18. Up by 19 now. Everything going right for them. And they go up 20. Halfway through the second. Here's Vernon Maxwell. They go inside to Thorpe. And he slams it through, and it's fouled by McHale. So here's Otis Thorpe. Trying a three-point play, and he misses. Bird with the rebound, they're going to bring it up. They bring it up all the way to DJ. Ainge. And that's going to be a foul on Otis Thorpe's second. Nobody with 3 fouls yet. And here's Ainge, he'll make 1. They lead by 18 again. Scott Wedman is in. And Ainge again, it'll be 2. 57-37, Boston leading. Never challenged in the Boston Garden. Olajuwon, and he shoots no good, and that's going to be a foul. A shooting foul, and that's big on DJ. So Olajuwon will shoot 2, he makes 1. And he makes the second. All these games haven't even hit the half, and they're higher scoring than the college ones. Johnson to McHale. The shot is no. This is a rebound by Maxwell. They give it to Mario Ellie now. Ellie to Maxwell, and Otis Thorpe. The shot no good and out of bounds. From 7-39. That's going to be a foul on Olajuwon, his third. Hell again, and it's going to be 58-39. So here's Maxwell. Maxwell over the side, he's going to travel. Houston is down by 19 right now, and Boston, they're going to start to milk time. Bird to DJ. Here's Bird again, and they're milked a little too much. And here's Houston now. They're going to bring it up. Under 4 minutes to go. Vernon Maxwell. That's going to be Parrish with the block. Bird will get the rebound. They bring it all the way down. Under 3.5 to go. They get it into Parrish, and that's going to be the slam. 21 for Boston, the lead. Mario Ellie in a miss. About a 20-footer. And DJ and Bird. Here's Bird. And they give to DJ, and he lays it in. Larry Bird. 16 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. And Parrish with the rebound. They give to Ainge. Ainge, good. Wow, is this game a blowout? Vernon, he scores. About 2 minutes to go. They go into McHale, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. It was a pick and roll, and they lost it. The Celtics shooting 73%. This happens. They go into Williams, and Smith with the block. Here's Chilcutt. And they go to Smith, under 2 minutes. Smith. And they hit Chilcutt, 3, and he hits. So 19 is the lead under a minute and a half. McHale scores! And Chilcutt with the foul. Olajuwon has 3 fouls. He's on the bench. Last minute, Houston will love it if they just milked it, really. It's a 21-point game. Bird with the rebound. They're going to bring it down under a minute. Ainge. And Ainge. And that's going to be Bird. Bird misses. Herrera, that's rare, under a minute to go. They go out Cassell. 49 seconds to go. Cassell to Thorpe. And he scores. So 19 to lead under 40 seconds. Williams, McHale, and a miss. Here's Otis Thorpe. And they'll go to Thorpe. They'll bring it down, and that'll be out of bounds. 6 seconds. They got to get it in and score. Ellie to Thorpe. Back to Mario Ellie. There's going to be a steal by Bird. I think that's going to be it. And they give it, and that's it. 16, the lead. Let's take a look at all the other scores. First of all, our score at halftime. We'll be right back right now. It's Boston just blowing out Houston and looking good doing it. We'll be right back. I need some water. To 47 for Boston. As we begin the second half, Olajuwon with 12, Bird with 16. Other scores, LA's beating Syracuse, the Nationals, the Lakers beating Minneapolis in the second, the Lakers beating Philadelphia, Kobe Bryant with a lot. Milwaukee is looking good over Boston. Siegfried with 12 points, though. Boston is killing Minneapolis. LA is beating Boston. Portland's beating 79 Boston. Chicago is beating Cleveland. That's another Chicago. It's a tough game for 95 Chicago. 84 Boston had a tough game with Cleveland. Milwaukee and Utah playing well. 85 Boston and Orlando. And 95 Orlando. Shaq with 12. Stoudemire with 20. Phoenix and Orlando there. Miami and Cleveland. San Francisco beating Syracuse in 1. Rick Barry, 13 points. 58-53 in the second. Chamberlain with 35. Boston 47-44. Milwaukee beating Philadelphia. Second quarter, the Washington Bullets, what do you call that? It's the Derby, 39-28. Philadelphia leading LA. LA leading Portland. Philadelphia beating Chicago by 12. Sacramento all over Dallas. And second quarter, Utah beating Boston only by 4. Olajuwon. Horry. And McHale the rebound. They go to Danny Ainge. Ainge to Johnson. Ainge. And that's going to be out of bounds. Into Olajuwon and Parrish. So here comes Houston. They go to Smith. Smith and Olajuwon, a double dribble there. 19 to lead, first minute, and Boston 66-47. Johnson to Bird. Back to DJ and a miss. And here's Robert Horry. He gets the rebound. They bring it out. Boston really in the first half shot such incredibly good. It was hard to believe that they could even lose a game, but now they're starting to come back to reality. There's Olajuwon in the slam. So it's now back to 17. Slowly but surely, McHale. McHale will lay it in. 68-49. It's a 19-point game. Smith, Drexler, misses. And Otis Thorpe. Oh, it's a foul. So it's on Smith, his third. Here's McHale. McHale misses. And back to Bird. Allow zones in this league. 3, Ainge got it. 71-49. Thorpe, no. And that's going to be a foul on Drexler, his first. 3 on Kenny Smith, 3 on Olajuwon. McHale, he scores. From the outside, it's 73-49. Boston looking good, and that's going to be Otis Thorpe. So Boston bringing the ball down. Boston does this, they'll score 1 million points in the first quarter, and then that's going to be an and one. He's fouled by Thorpe. So McHale is fouled by Otis Thorpe, and McHale gets a 3-point play. It's 25 now. Boston will score 40 in the first quarter and score 93 in the game. That's the way they do it. But this game they've kept it up. 76-53, and McHale, his 21st point. 78-53, Smith, and that's Kenny Smith, a 3. His 10th point, he has 3 fouls. He's got to be careful. Bird, and he'll put it in. It's a 24-point game. To Olajuwon on the outside. They go to Thorpe. Thorpe to miss, and here's Parrish. They're going to bring it down. It's a 3-on-4 break, an odd number, and Ainge puts it in. Wow, they're even scoring on a short-handed. Olajuwon inside and fouled and one. Subs here, I mean, both teams shooting over 50% in three-pointers. Here's Cassell on the outside to go inside to Olajuwon, and a slam is 18. Olajuwon 18 points and 3 fouls. Robert Parrish, and he got it 84-60. So Olajuwon. Bring it over, here's Robert. Robert to DJ. DJ lays it in. His 10th. There haven't been many missed shots on Boston. Olajuwon outside to Cassell for 3, and it's out of bounds. Sacramento's a good team. They're all over Dallas. Ainge to Bird. And that'll be out of bounds. 86-60. McHale. No, they go to Ellie, and it's in. Actually, rebounded Drexler. To Mario Ellie, to Drexler. 3 and a miss. And here's Johnson. Danny Ainge. To Parrish, and they put it through. Boston by 28. It's embarrassing if you're Houston. McHale is blocked. They go to Bird. We had the game of the day in college. Here we just have the big blowout. And here's Johnson. McHale goes out with an injury. Johnson to Bird for 3. Oh my goodness. 91-60. Cassell to Olajuwon, a jump ball, him and Parrish. Oh, the winner will be Boston now. They go to Bird. Bird to Parrish. Back to Bird. 15, no good. Cassell will have it, and they go out to Drexler. Mario Ellie goes hurt. 31. Olajuwon will slam it. Houston had a 4-point lead early, and then Danny Ainge goes out. He's injured. Actually, he'll stay in. DJ. They try to go to Parrish. Olajuwon. They steal underneath. Here's Sam Cassell. Mario Ellie. Hakeem. And one. I don't even know who they called the foul on. DJ to Bird for 3. No. Rare miss. Herrera will bring it down for Houston. They're down by 26. Here's Clyde Drexler. To Sam Cassell. No. How do you miss that? And we bring it the other way. DJ. They go to Cassell. And there they go. Full court trap. They're in that. 91-65. Sam to Hakeem. Leia jams it in. 25. And there's a miss. Here's Herrera. They're going to bring it down. They go to Mario Ellie. Ellie to Sam Cassell. No good. And DJ the rebound under 3 minutes. DJ to Maxwell. Over to Johnson. Got it. 93-67. They go outside to Olajuwon. They go to Mario Ellie. No. And here's Parrish. They're going to bring it outside. DJ, they go to Maxwell, and he's hurt. A lot of nicks, and he called an intestinal injury. Oh, my goodness. Now, blocked. Olajuwon gets another block. That is his second. Herrera will pick it up. Cassell in the fast break under 2 minutes. And here's Sam. They go to Drexler, and there's going to be a foul. Smith. Thorpe. They go to Ainge. Wedman, no good. And Buckner will take the offensive rebound. Maxwell. And Maxwell again, the shot scored. It's 28 to lead. Well, you're not going to get outscored 28 in the fourth at home. Not here. Smith, and there's Buckner. Quinn Buckner, you got a bunch of second stringers except for McHale. Wedman. to Ainge. No, and out of bounds. Chicago teams are getting killed. They are. Smith under a minute to Olajuwon, no good. And here's Larry. And Larry will bring it down under a minute. They'll bring it to Buckner. Buckner over to Bird. No. Robert Horry will bring it. Maxwell to Smith. Hakeem, no. Herrera, no. Olajuwon. Score it. They didn't score in the last 3 minutes, and the Celtics were piling up the points, and they double dribble, but that's going to be it. The end of the third quarter, it's Boston in super control. 95-69. Seriously, what do you do? And you see here in the fourth quarter, the Celtics shooting 62%. The starters doing well. They're just putting in a lot of people. Greg Kite was in there for 37 seconds. Boston's won every quarter, and they've been big. Utah beating Boston there. Let's go third quarters. Sacramento, Philadelphia winning. Portland has come back. LA over Philly, Washington, and the Derby. Milwaukee, dangerous 24 points. That Milwaukee team is good. Chamberlain has 43 points and 11 rebounds. They're blowing out Boston. Miami killing Cleveland. Lonely third quarter. Phoenix beating Orlando. Boston beating Orlando. That's big. And Chicago pulling away. Just started. Oh, Boston and Portland. Good game there. And that's about it. So we go to the fourth, and we're underway. Parrish, and missed it. Olajuwon on the foul. Quickly, Parrish hit that one. Get another one, and get a drink. That one out of bounds. Olajuwon with the dunk. Basically, if you beat your man, you're going to dunk it. If you beat your man again, you're going to dunk. Nobody wants to give an and one and lose fouls. Johnson. Bird. Back to DJ. And a 2 and a miss. Where are the rebound? Yeah, the Celtics might even shoot under 50%. Here's Horry. Drexler and a miss. DJ gets it. They bring it down. It's going to be 3 on 2. 2 on 2 now. Buckner. And they give it to Larry. And you know what Larry's going to do. Larry, the lay-in, no good. And here's Drexler. He's going to bring it down. Drexler. They go inside to Olajuwon, Smith, and Bird. Buckner with the steal, actually. I'll give it to DJ. Gonna be a lot of this. Johnson, the Bird, and a foul on Robert Horry. 5 and you're in the penalty. Oh, Maxwell, 5-second violation. Horry. Smith to Olajuwon. Shoots and misses. And here's DJ. You got a Bird. No. Johnson and another miss. Here's Smith. Smith. They have it. They go to Horry. Horry. No good. And Bird with his 14th rebound. They'll bring it in. I mean, they're just taking time now, right now. Bird to DJ, back to Bird, and a jump ball. Well, Johnson and Smith. And here is the jump ball. They go to DJ. Now Smith will get it. 24, it's going to be 22. They're not going to kill him. It's going to look a lot more respectable than what it was. 33, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Quinn Buckner. Now, all of a sudden, they got some starters back in. They want to make sure this 22-point lead. Bird with the steal. They still got Bird. They bring it in. It's going to be 3 on 2. And Bird lays it in, and he's fouled by Maxwell. Fouled by Vernon Maxwell. And there's going to be 2 there. 100-75. Cassell. The chill cut. They go to Maxwell. And back to Chilcutt, the shot, and that'll be good. So 177. Bring it up. Ames to Buckner. To Ames. The shot no good. Maxwell. That'll be out of bounds. Go to Cassell. Cassell to Maxwell, and that's going to be a jump ball. So Quinn Buckner, they're at the bottom of the bench. You're not going to see too much happen here. Cassell will win it. They get to Mario Ellie. They go underneath to Olajuwon. That's an offensive foul. That's his fifth. You're not seeing too crazy. Boston, again, remember we told you, 40 in the first quarter, only 100 now, 60 cents. But DJ gets a three, and that's going to be 62% from three-point range. Cassell, and that's an offensive foul, first for him. Under halfway in the fourth, they just want to get this game over with. 103-77, Parrish, and the lay-in is good, 105-77. Cassell, three, and a miss. And here's Larry Bird. Bird to Ainge. And they'll bring it over, down to McHale to Ainge. Back to McHale, and the shot is good. 107-77. Everybody in double figures. Buckner and Kite are the only two that haven't scored. They've been out there. Kite is in. Quinn Buckner out of Indiana. Carlisle, and he hits. 109-77. They go to Cassell, and a miss, and a foul on Kite. Going to be on a rebound. Cassell 0 for 6. Cassell is going to be a steal. Williams, and Williams will bring it down. Williams. They go to Maxwell. Oh, they're going slow. Williams, no good. They go to Greg Kite. Kite, back to Williams. Long three, and he hits. Wow, that was a good hit. It is shooting 65%, rounding up. And that'll be blocked by Kite. They go to Otis Thorpe. And here's Thorpe. They go to back outside to Ellie, and Maxwell with the rebound. Clark. And over, and there we go. This is going to be Mario Ellie. 35-point lead. Now it's 32. Houston didn't score for half a quarter. What do you expect? Here's Rick Carlisle, and he scores. 114-80. Boston looking good. They really exploded. I mean, they're going to hold this ball, and that'll be Williams' steal. They should hold it to the end. Clark, and they will take it in. They should hold it here. Maxwell with the score. 118-24. So what am I thinking? 116-80, 118-24. My God, no. And here they go. They bring it up. Carlisle for three, no good. And here's Otis Thorpe. Cassell. Thorpe, and he slams it through. 116-82. 18 seconds to go in the game. Here's Clark. Maxwell with the block. And the clock is running down under 10 seconds. We're going to bring it up. And 2/10, and that's it. Your final is Boston 116 to Houston 82. A game which the fourth quarter, well, it was Boston, a big lead, and Houston didn't even score in the fourth. That was tough. Bird had 24 points, 15 rebounds. He was an assist away. He played 35 minutes, assist away from a triple-double. 58% to 44-7, 45. Boston beat them by a lot. So, let's take a look at all the scores now. Boston beat San Antonio. They killed them. They killed them. 113 to 80. 19 at the half, wasn't even close. Utah ends up beating Boston 116 to 105. Dallas, Sacramento blew out Dallas. They didn't even really play the fourth quarter. 121 to 94. This Sacramento team is tough. They're going to be tough in the playoffs to beat. Philadelphia blew out Chicago. Chicago's having a hard time. They're having a lot of hard times with centers. They just can't beat centers. Houston and Boston we just did. Portland. LA Lakers beat Portland 110-103. Worthy with 35. The Lakers beat Philadelphia. Almost a triple-double for Jerry West. The Derby 105 to 77. Philadelphia and Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a very good team. Abdul-Jabbar, 26 points, player of the game. All right. San Francisco beats Syracuse. Thurman had 35 rebounds. Wow. Pretty good, 120 to 113. Here's a big one. Chamberlain at 57. Again, he played all 48 minutes. The third quarter was a killer. 125-104. Boston. Beat Philadelphia 128-121. Sharman had 5 3-pointers. Russell had 19 points and 25 rebounds. Miami beat Cleveland. Wow. That second quarter, that 32 to 9. Wow, that was... That's huge. So Miami looking good there, real good. Phoenix 125-118. Orlando and Boston. And Boston beats Orlando 96-83. Utah beats Milwaukee 108-99. Chicago beats Cleveland 101-89. Jordan with 34. Cleveland, I want to put this out there. 91 Cleveland faced two monsters, really monster. The upper echelon and the upper echelon. They almost beat them both. They lost close games. This one, Chicago, ended up winning. Portland, 131-129. Walton, 24 points, 13 rebounds. Steele was incredible. Bird had 7 3-pointers. 79, Boston loses by 2. I really wonder what the end of the game was like. So the Celtics led 129-121 with 1:58 to go. And Portland scored, and they won the game with 2 seconds to go. So Boston choked. Milwaukee beat Boston 116-108. Boston beat Minneapolis. Bill Russell's pretty dominant. Mikan was good. And LA beat Boston. LA beating Philadelphia of 1977. The Lakers, Kobe Bryant, looking good. The Lakers also beat Minneapolis. 71 Lakers. Jerry West looked really good. 1 rebound away from a triple-double. So many people very close. And then LA beat Syracuse by 3 in a really good game. Dolph Shays, really good. All right, we're going to take a look at the standings. Chamberlain at 57. So there are a lot of really good things. Let's take a look at all the standings here. The Celtics and the Lakers, Utah, they're up top, first 4. The next one, Utah, Boston, Philly, and then 85 Boston. LA, they'll walk. LA and Philadelphia. Top for them. I mean, it's only 2 games, and Boston, Philadelphia is going to have a hard time losing. Boston and San Francisco. They got a lot of teams in that 4th bracket. They're all from the whatever. I'm wondering how Chamberlain will do against modern teams. They're going to make the playoffs. You know that. That's a race for 3 others. That's it for today. We'll see you later.